Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Husnul Hadi bin Samdin and my group members Muhammad Amirul Ikmal bin Muhammad Muzaffar and Muhammad Hazim bin Jumali. We from group 5 and we want to present about Ohm's Law. The objective is to verify Ohm's Law and experimentally verify the relationship between current, voltage and resistance in a circuit. For the introduction, Ohm's Law is an empirical law, a generalization from many experiments that have shown that current is approximately proportional to electric field for most materials. Ohm's law has been observed on a wide range of length scale. In early 20th century, it was thought that Ohm's law would fail at the atomic scale, but experiments have not borne out this expectation. This experiment aims to provide an introduction to the three basic quantities in electric circuit, understand the relationship among those three quantities, as well as to prove the Ohm's law experimentally.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hazim. So I will explain about the related from the class that I study of theorem and in the lab. So at class, basic electrical and electronic, from the title of Ohm's law, we have studied that formula that involved in this topic is V equals to IR to find voltage, and you can switch the place of the formula like I equals to V over R and R equals to V over I to find the unknown such as current and resistance. So based on the experiment that we do in the lab task 1, I can conclude that we must find the unknown like current and voltage, that by using various value of resistance in the circuit. But at lab we use a digital multimeter to find the value, but you also can calculate by using formula that you learn in class and compare it. It is due to sometimes apparatus that we use in the lab, errors can occur, so that can given the correct value but it is near. Next, in the experiment task 2, we must set up the circuit with the various voltage and find the current through the circuit. I want to talk about procedure for task 1. Firstly, we must construct the circuit as illustrated in the figure 2.1, which is V voltage supply equaling to 7 volt and R1 equaling to 1 kilo ohms. Then current I and the voltage V1 across the resistor R1 is measured. After that, reading that appear on the multimeter are recorded. Step 2 and 3 is repeated by using a different resistor value as shown in the table 2.1. Next, fill in all the resistor value in the table 2.1. Last but not least, write a brief discussion based on the entire set of results. Okay, we move to the next procedure, which is for task 2. The question is determine the value of a resistance from the current voltage. First step is assemble the circuit as illustrated in the figure 2.2, which voltage supply is set to 2 volt, and choose any resistor value for R1. Second step is calculate the current value. Third step is result of the current is recorded in the table 2.2. Fourth step is step 2 and 4. Step 2 until 4 should be repeated for a different value of voltage supply as shown in the table 2.2. Step 5 is fill in the blank in the table 2.2 with all of the voltage supply values you have been given. Step 6 is create a current voltage graph using a data from a table 2.2 and determine the value of the unknown resistance R1 based on your graph. Last but not least, step 7, write a brief discussion based on the entire set of the result. That's all from. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir Ikmal bin Muhammad Muzaffar. So today I will present about additional theory and conclusion. So additional theory. Ohm's law is the most fundamental and the most basic law for electrical and electronic circuit. You can find all the basic elements in an electrical circuit. There are voltage, current, and resistance. For an AC circuit, you will replace the resistor with impedance. If we have the values of 2 from 3 elements, then we can find the third value element easily. Why is Ohm's law very important for us to learn? Because its element in its equation are the major variables. You will find voltage, current, and resistance in every electric circuit you find or use. Not only that, the Ohm's law is used for the advanced laws, theorems, and conclusion. Ohm's law is used in every aspect of electrical and electronic circuits where the electric current is flowing. We need the simplest circuit example to master this basic law. We will use the simple circuit below to explain Ohm's law equation consisting of the voltage source and resistor. The current is represented by I and measured in amperes. A equal to voltage V divided by the resistance of the resistor R measured in ohms. Hence, the equation becomes V equal IR. So the conclusion, based on the data collected and the slope calculated in the voltage versus current graph of the rheostat, the percent difference between the slope and the true value of the rheostat confirm that the experimental value of the resistor was pretty accurate and that the experiment was successfully accomplished. Ohm's law have been confirmed in this laboratory experiment because of the relationship seen between current, voltage, and resistor with the information collected. So that's all from us. Thank you.